know the smell of your brain? If you don't, let's talk about it. We are going to discover the smell of your brain. Wake up and smell your brain. Now, this is for all of my entrepreneurs. This is for those that are business owners. This is for those that want to accomplish and achieve some magnificent goals to bring in some lasting growth for your business. Okay. Alrighty. Now, let me just break down. Smell has a memory of its own. Your brain is a problem solver for all of those, anything you're going through, whatever, relationship, personally, business, or whatever. So this morning, I just want to encourage you because we're going to talk about this. Wake up and smell your brain, because it's going to help you to get rid of those cobwebs in your thinking about your business. Okay, so really, your ideas is not, you know, it's unlimited. And I think what is going on here, and this is the topic is this. The topic is this morning because it's from experience from working with people, and this is how sometimes I get my inspiration of wanting to just kind of encourage people and talk about some things. Now, you can your mindset is everything when it comes down to business growth or living a life of accomplishing things. Your mindset, you have to have a growth mindset, you have to persevere, and you have to be resilient out here. Now, I know a lot of you have so many. I'm looking away, people, because of I'm looking away because I got multiple cameras going here. You have so many challenging challenges. You have so many opportunities. You have so many setbacks. I understand that, but you have to embrace what God is giving you. And the reason why I say this is because, for one, you can look and see what you're good at to come up with the business ideas. For those that don't have a business idea, come look and see what do you have, what is it about you. You are one of the most uniquest individuals that has ever lived. So you come with skills, you come with experience, and you come with insight. And all three of those can be made into a business. Your skill set, you can take this. Let's just break those down. Your skill set, you can talk about, or you can start a business in the skill sets that you already have to help somebody else solve a problem, because your skill set, I'm willing to bet you somebody else need what you have. They need that skill set. If you have a skill set in, for instance, doing math good, you have a building something, whatever it is, somebody need that. Someone needs you to build something for them. Someone needs you to help them with their finances, their money, and whatever skill set you have, there's somebody that's going to need that. Now, from your experiences, sometimes we have great experiences. Sometimes we have experiences that are, just harsh and just, sad and, tragically, and you made it through or you made it out. Well, somebody need that. Someone need the experiences that you've had, whether they're bad or good, someone need them. So here again, you got to wake up and smell your brain. Your brain howls. It howls so much because I'm telling you, like I said, you're uniquely made, and you have skills, experiences, and insights. Now, let's talk about insights for a few minutes. Your insight can be on things that sometimes they say on mother with, but your insight can be something that somebody have a problem and they can't even solve it. And the insight that you have, you can you can help them to continue on doing what they're doing and help businesses do this all the time with each other. So you have to determine, and you have to sit down and see what are your unique potential is going to be in the marketplace. That's why you got to wake up and smell your brain. Your brain houses all of this stuff I'm talking about. And it's so, and I'm smiling because I I know you can probably say, aha, that got to be an aha moment for you. But let me tell you, you need to embrace your individuality. You need to embrace cameras action. I'm looking out. You need to embrace the individual uniqueness that you bring, because you don't have to look and see what anybody else is doing, and you don't have to feel bad about yourself because you're not successful as they are. You just start where you are and build, create your processes, create your systems, whatever you have to do. And it's going to be, you got to begin somewhere. It's going to be one step at a time, one thing at a time, one to-do list at a time, one project at a time, one goal at a time. You must do it. So the next thing, let me tell you, so when you can just wake up and smell your brain, your mindset is everything. Yes, your mindset. You need to wake up every day believing that you can accomplish this thing, whatever it is. You need to wake up and tell yourself, I can do this. And you keep that vision before you. You guard that vision. Don't be afraid to dream big. Don't be afraid to dream beyond what your environment is, because your environment can, yes, it can start your growth. Your environment can keep you stagnant. Your environment can keep you just at a standpoint. Yes, it can. No matter, just think about this right here. Listen, I remember hearing TD Jakes doing a sermon one time, and he was talking about, people was in housing projects, and he said, why a lot of them don't get out of housing projects? They really don't, because they all there with the same mindset, and nobody is there to encourage each other to go higher or to go further. Now you may get one or two people, maybe 1% will come out of that situation and grow up and be someone, or be somebody that are really successful. But all the other ones, that cycle is going to go on. It's going to be their children, their grandchildren, and their great grandchildren. And I remember hearing on the news one time, this lady, when they were getting ready here to build a dental school, and they were breaking ground, and they was getting rid of that project area. Well, they probably had, I'm sure they had already done the feasibility study around that area, and just because it's like it wasn't making any money for anybody, but they saw prime real estate right there. And what they did was they purchased it, and all those people in the projects, they had to move out. But this one lady was on ranting and raving on the local news. They interviewed her, and she said, "Oh my goodness, I've been here for 20 years, I think she said." But what the problem to me with that was, she was okay with saying that. She was okay with saying she had been there for 20 years. That is the saddest thing in the world. You was somewhere for 20 years that you was stagnant. You didn't have a job. You probably was on the welfare system. You wasn't working on building any business or making your life better. You probably wasn't definitely wasn't involved in the stock market. You weren't doing anything. So I just, I just didn't. But anyway, back to piggyback on what he said. Yes, the mindsets in places like that, they're all the same. So your environment is a key indicator that you got to get your mindset right, because you got to go higher than your normal thinking capacity, than your normal. You got to take yourself out of your environment, mentally or physically, and sometimes both is needed in order to do something. Like, when I say take yourself out of your environment, learn more, go places, do other things, and just just kind of broaden your insight, broaden your vision, broaden the view of things. Now, I know we all have challenges. I know we have things that we're going through. I do. But guess what? You got to turn those into opportunities. You have to turn them into opportunities. Instead of seeing the doom and gloom of everything, you have to give yourself a chance to see the opportunities. If you got some things that's really pressing you and they're not really, really positive, your brain is going to start, it's going to solve the problem. Your brain is designed to solve your problems. And then if it's not you, if you see problems out there in the world, you can start and make you a business out of that particular situation to solve the problem. If it is something that you got expertise in, in experience and or insight. And then if you don't, you can hire someone. You can discover how you can get it done, make it happen. Yeah, that's that's what I do. That's what I help you to get all of that out. Get all of that out into the marketplace. And then too, you also in the midst of all of this, you can't give up because you're gonna not be making money, doing things quick and fast. And another thing that you got to stop doing is you have to stop sitting in your comfort zone and thinking that you're going to accomplish things above and beyond your wildest imagination. Those visions, you think they're going to come to pass, but you still operating in your same comfort zone? Absolutely, positively, no, you're not. It's not going to happen. So be encouraged. Be encouraged. And just choose your growth mindset. Just choose to persevere and just choose to be resilient out here in these out here in this land of opportunity for you. Now, another big thing I think that can help you wake up and smell your brain is taking one step at a time. Stop getting overwhelmed by taking on too much and wanting everything to happen in 30 seconds, an hour, a day, a few hours. You gotta stop it. Yeah, your ideas are fantastic. But without action and without a plan, they will be dormant every time. They won't go anywhere. They're going to stay just there in your memory, in your mind. It won't be nothing going on. It just won't happen. It's not going to be in your favor. It's not. It's not going to be in your favor. And I tell you all the time about writing a business plan. When you write down a business plan, you plan a business plan. When you write down thing called a business plan, you're going to see so much opportunity in just your idea alone till it's going to be so unbelievable to you. And then you can determine them. So one thing you got to ask, you have to ask yourself specific questions, one question at a time. Okay, I want to do this, but how am I going to get here? What am I going to do with this? Especially a lot of you, how am I going to get the funding? What can I get grants? What can I do this? What can I do that? But you don't sit down long enough to get those questions answered by being what? Patient, by being organized, by taking one step at a time, by just being and progressing a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time. You eat an elephant one bite at a time. You don't eat him all up. A mentor of mine told me that years ago, and I never forgot it. You take your time, step by step, no matter how small it is, and that's the major problem with a lot of us. We want everything all at once. Hey Diane, how are you? We want things all at once. And it just don't. It's just that's just not the reality of it. So I think this is stopping a lot of you from your business opportunities and your business launches. If you so be it. Now, don't I I know you may not be thinking about it, but you need to think about doing having something that you can have another stream of income. Because yeah, things are changing out here. The environment is changing. Why you got strength in your body to do something good. You don't want to wait till your health fail you, or till your health gets to the point where you really can't do you really can't do those things that you want to do because you got health reasons and it's going to slow you down. I see that now in the older community, a lot of them, if they're not set financially, it's a little struggle right now. It really is. It's struggle for all of us if we be truthful about it. So we got to get out here every day and make it happen. And another thing I want to tell you to wake up and smell your brain. Surround yourself with positivity. Surround yourself with positive people. I told you earlier, your environment plays a huge part in your success. You got to stay connected with people that inspire you, who will challenge you. And that's where you drop the ball a lot of times. You don't want to be challenged. You want to be you want a yes person around you. You don't want anybody to tell you, yeah, no, you need to do this a little differently. And you want everybody to just be a part of your pity party, and y'all just agree on having the same conversation. Yeah, it's hard out here. Yeah, but ain't nobody trying to get to the next level, making a difference. Not anyone. And when you surrounding yourself with people, another person you need to surround yourself around is the person who believe in your potential. If you got someone out there that don't believe in you, hit the road, Jack. You better run as far as you can. You better stay away from them, because you are going to revert right back to your to the common to your old self. You're not growing. You can't possibly grow if they don't see your potential in you. If they don't have it in them, if they don't have it in them to do nothing more than what they're doing, they darn sure won't see it in you. And then until you get that, it's a wrap for your success. You will be stagnant every time. So you got to be around like-minded individuals, communities and things like that. You got to surround yourself with people who are going to walk in the path. They may not be doing this, walking the same path and doing the same kind of business or things like that, but they mindset. They got to have a mindset for growing and learning and want to do better. It has to be. It has to be. So, when you do that, you can you can accomplish some things. You really can. And lastly, don't forget, celebrate yourself, celebrate your victories, things that you do. Celebrate, because when you celebrate you, you're not looking, see, that's the thing about it. You're not looking for the validation. When you know you've done all that you can do, you've done the things that can help you in a positive light. You've gotten your mindset together. You've increased, you've done everything you need to do so where you can be the better version of you. There's going to be some achievement. There's going to be some accomplishments. There's going to be something out here that's going to motivate you. If you ain't motivated by nothing else, be motivated about what you have accomplished. Whether you've done it behind the scenes and nobody's known you've done it. But if you can just embrace that portion of you and celebrate what you've done thus far, eventually everybody else in the world will see it. For those that are supposed to see it, your avatar that I talk about, the people that are your tribe, the people that are the ones that you're supposed to serve, because you're not here to serve everyone. Everybody's not going to hear your voice. Everyone is not going to hear what you have to say to them. Everybody is not going to hear the positiveness that you have for them. Everybody is not going to resonate with what you have to say. You got to be comfortable with it. You have to be comfortable with it. Everyone is not going to hear you. You got to chant that, and you got to believe that, and you got to put that in your spirit. Everyone is not going to believe in you. It's okay. It's all right, because the tribe and the people and the community and the person and they're waiting on you to step out there and talk to them. They're waiting on you to come and tell them what they need to do about a problem. They may be behind the scenes admiring you and you don't even know it. They may be admiring everything about you, but you just don't know it. But when you operate in what God has told you to do, my boy, my God, it'll be a grand day for you in your way. And you got to wake up, and this is your brain power. Your brain power. Remember, your brain is made to solve problems. Smell your brain. Smell your brain. not nobody else's. Because one thing about smell, and I know this is the last thing I said I was going to do, but I'm going to tell you, one thing about smell is it has a psychological impact on your brain. Y'all know that. Because when you're smelling perfume and all of that stuff, I can smell a certain perfume. I don't know about any of you. Great, let me know in the comment if this is you, if you made it this far in the video. I can have a certain smell. I can smell a certain smell, and it'll make me think about certain things. It really would. It can be something from 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. And I really can. So just think, if your brain is smelling of success, don't you know that's going to always resonate with you? It's going to always be there. So when you start you start creating that aroma, you know, just like breakfast. I'm sure some of you, I know sometimes breakfast make me think about when I was a child. My mother would cook breakfast every morning before I went to school. I would think about that sometimes. Those memories are there. The recall is there. And in smells also with your behavior. It has something to do with your, sometimes, okay, something can be traumatically, because it's just like with me, blood. I'm gonna tell you, if I smell fresh blood, you know where that take me back to? When I got shot when I was 6 years old. If none of you don't remember my story, I got shot in my head when I was 6. That bring back that memory, because I was 6, y'all. I'm 55 now. How many? That's what, 49 years ago. 49 years ago. 49 years ago. And I still can recall that. That memory of that blood is still with me, because it was a traumatic experience for one. So some of you have traumatic experiences that could stopping you from growing a business, starting a business. Somebody have told you, maybe you've had a traumatic experience in when you've started a business before and you failed at it and whatever, and you just like, I ain't gonna try this no more. I can't do this. I ain't trying it. I ain't doing it. It's not, it didn't feel good. It was traumatizing, and I wasn't successful with it. So I ain't fooling with this no more. So some of you have had other traumatic experiences that, it may have, something might have happened that, you might have been injured or hurt, or something that caused you to have a little setback in this area. So don't allow those things to hinder you and stop you. You deal with them the best you can, whether you get professional help or whatever. Deal with them and continue on being great out here, because we need you. We need you to operate in that gift. We need you to operate in your callings. We need you. Your avatar, your customer needs you. Your client needs you. There's somebody out there waiting on you to step out and do it. Somebody's waiting on you to step out on faith, step out on your belief system, step out on organizing it, step out on launching the business, step out on, removing all of those insecurities that's stopping you. Someone is waiting on you. So get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. Get out of your own way and do it. So anyway, this it for now. I am going to go ahead and get off here and do some things that I have to do to get my day going. Was already going. I've been up for a long time. I just got on this video this morning. But anyway, I got some projects I need to go ahead and finish up for some of my clients. So anyway, tomorrow, if you are interested in coming to the workshop, it's going to be free. We're going to deep dive and talk about how we're going to launch some businesses out here. And then if you have some specific questions for me, I want you to be a part of it. I'll send you the link, because I'm not sure on the time yet, because I'm trying to confirm something else that I need to do. And it will probably be between 1 and 3 tomorrow. So it won't be long. We get on a Zoom, a private Zoom, and we'll go ahead and get on there. Won't waste and hold much of your time up, but I definitely want to give you some more detailed things, and I want to know who all is interested in, going and taking their business to the next level, and I can help you get there. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. I'm going to talk about it. Alrighty. So let me know, DM me, or either comment below if you want the link, and I'll give you the instructions and the directions on that. Alrighty. So talk to y'all later. Some folks have already reached out to me, so I don't want to. I'm only gonna have a certain amount on because it's gonna be free, and I want to answer some questions. So that's what I want to do. Okay. All right. I'll see you later, guys, and I hope that you will be. Hopefully, you heard something I said, and you will take it in and do something with the information. You know, wake up and smell your brain, because your brain is the powerhouse for your success. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Y'all have a beautiful day. Bye bye.